This week, the Vanderbilt Commodores travel to South Carolina. Probably the most underrated game of the week. I mean, this has huge SEC implications early in the season, aside from the Georgia-Tennessee game, obviously. This is huge. This is kind of the first game where we get to see, was Diego Pavia bluffing? Is Vandy really that good of a team? We'll see. They put the belt on Virginia Tech last week after having a really slow start, while South Carolina kind of struggled with them. It was kind of a closer game. They pulled away in the end, but this is a closer game than I think it should have been. Carolina kind of struggled against South Carolina State. I mean, they only had 2 touchdowns in the first half, and both of those being punt return touchdowns by the same guy. It's also important to note that last year, South Carolina handled Vanderbilt 28-7, and they've won the previous 16 matchups between the two schools. But as we have learned, precedent means nothing to Diego Pavia and the Vanderbilt Commodores. So, how will this game turn out? If you saw one of my recent videos, I talked about how Diego Pavia is the truth, and I think they will have the type of season that he's saying. So I will be picking Vanderbilt in a close, I'd say decently close game. I think Vanderbilt wins by 10 points. I think it's close, and I think Vanderbilt kind of pulls away at the end. I think Diego Pavia really has a great game and kind of catapults itself in front of the Heisman conversation. And if Vanderbilt can pull through and win this game, they have Georgia State, which they did lose to last year, but I don't think it's going to happen again. It's in Vanderbilt. I think they'll win. And Utah State. They have those 2 games, and then they travel to Alabama. One of the most anticipated games, especially since Alabama clearly isn't as good as we thought. They have a legitimate chance of starting the season out 6-0 after having a 6-6 regular season last year. Let me know what you guys think. Can Diego Pavia and Vanderbilt shock the nation? Is Lenore Sellers going to sell, or is he going to play another great game like he did against Virginia Tech? As always, thank you so much for watching.